It's the city of rock and roll, and this place sure is rocking as they await the start of this one. We're here at Huntington Bank Field in Cleveland, Ohio. Today, a battle out of the AFC between the Los Angeles Chargers and the Cleveland Browns. Neither team got the start to the season that they wanted. Let's see who can right the ship as Week 2 gets underway. Trey Tucker to return it. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
The Chargers take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Ready, set.
Offense out now to get us started. It's first and 10.
Here we go, set. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Ready,
Looking to throw right away. That's complete to the back, Ashton Genty. They gain 11 on that play. And that's going to get the Chargers the first down.
You just got to love that angle, right? It's been around a long time, but think about it defensively, Kate. How many times do you see the backs out of the backfield or just run to the flat? The great running backs know how to plant their foot, sell that flat route, break it off to an angle, and break off the first down.
It's caught. That's Calvin Austin. At the 20. To the house. Touchdown, LA. The Chargers take a 6-0 lead right away. Now it's Will Reichert on for the extra point. Got a good plant in the rain there. The extra point flies through. And the Chargers will jump out to a 7-0 lead. The Chargers kicking team out, and they'll send this away. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Browns, nice field position here as they start out first and 10. Now Penix off the play action. And the connection not quite there yet on his opening throw of the game. Not must-have yet, Brock, but it does feel pretty important that they come up with an answer for that touchdown, but not going to be easy.
Nope, and incompletions like that certainly won't help.
Second and 10, Penix to throw. Catch made by Chase Brown. And he goes out close to that 45-yard line. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. 3 yards there and enough to move the chains. First and 10 now from the 46.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Staying on the ground with Benson. Free inside the 30. And he's in. It's a Cleveland touchdown. The Browns finish off their opening drive. Trey Benson, the touchdown. That one splits the uprights. And the Browns start off well to tie things 7-7. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Tucker now on the return. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
The Chargers take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
First look, a little pistol formation as they come to the line. First and 10.
ready. Kevin Ryan. Go.
Willis in the pistol. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And it sets up second down. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and they're just There aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play. This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11.
Cowboy 80. Ready.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. That pass is hauled in by the rookie from Boston College. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs. No doubt they'll take a repeat of how this game began, Brock, and that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
So 1st down from the 41.
Panther 60. Panther 60.
Shotgun give here to Genty. And he manages to find a little traction on that search field as he fights forward for a couple. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
19, 18. 19, Wyatt.
Working from the gun, it's Willis. He's him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the 1st.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
1st and 10 now from the 46.
Ready. 60 by 6.
Shotgun snap now to Willis. Finds him over the middle. And they make the stop, we're going to say, at about the 37-yard line.
Hey, you like these results on 1st. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook wide open.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
Hot 70. Hot 70. 70 Rangers. 70 Rangers.
Here's Willis to the air. Thrown for his running back, but he comes up empty, incomplete, and now they're facing 3rd down.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Ready, set.
Here comes play number 8 of the drive, 3rd and 1.
Let's go now. Cougar 19. Count 19 Tiger. 19 Tiger. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. Ready, ready.
Genty from the gun. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the 1st down, but got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
1st down.
Here we go. Here we go. Let's go.
1st down, and they go right back to it. And he'll stay upright through this rain, but not through that hit as he's tackled after about a 1-yard gain. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
79 Broncos. Let's go. Let's go.
Willis now. Completed over the middle. And defenders arriving in support to finish him off at the line.
I got to be honest with you, Kate. That's an occasion where a drop would have been a whole lot better than a completion. Couldn't find the way back to the line, and it's a rare pass that actually loses yardage.
This drive in jeopardy. Here's a 3rd and 10.
Come on, come on. Hit. 60. Ready.
Throw here, 3rd down. Escapes the pocket. Making the call himself. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
Oh, that just sucks the wind out of the defense. So demoralizing. So many guys do things the right way, only to see a quarterback evade the pressure and go get that first down anyway.
4 downs to get this across. Here's 1st and goal.
Get it.
Guy plays straight ahead. And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Chargers break the tie here in the 1st.
Will Riker is lining up for
If there's an argument for continuing to rely on a fullback, Brock, it is plays just like that that remind us. They're pretty good at barreling in for touchdowns when they're given the chance.
And you know the greatest fullback name ever? Maybe you need to name your son Sam Gash. Because that dude, when I think fullback, I think Sam Gash just gashing people for touchdowns.
And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. Nice field position here for the Browns as they start out 1st and 10. Penix working from the gun. He throws a bullet down the left sideline. Taking a deep shot there on 1st down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete.
Kate, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
On 2nd and 10, it's Penix. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. He was hoping to get it to Isaac TeSlaa there. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
No real secret. They were going to get him and his height involved early there, Kate. The secret was how is he going to be defended? Well, they chose to go physical. And that will plant a little thought in his mind. The next time the ball comes his way, he better be ready for some contact.
He has the 1st over the middle. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield.
It's a gain of 16 yards.
So that connection for a 1st will bring us to the end of the 1st. It's a 14-7 game. We'll return to Huntington Bank Field after this. We're ready now for the 2nd quarter. Browns in control of it. They're looking at 1st down here. Benson now from the gun. And a nice start here on 1st down. He gets him 6 before the stop is made.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
And they shove him out before he can get upfield. 3rd down coming up. That one felt kind of counterintuitive there, Brock. They load up the line with that extra blocking, and then the run goes out to the edge anyway.
That's right. You put 2 tight ends on the field, yeah, you can live with a stalemate. It's hard to move people in the NFL, but you do not want to go backwards.
Here they go, getting set for 3rd and 4. Penix here from the gun. Short pass brought in. Breaks the tackle. He's got space ahead. And he's going to be down to within a yard of that red zone as the stop is made. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
They'll toss it here to Benson. And he'll stay upright through this rain, but not through that hit as he's tackled after about a 1-yard gain. Manages just a yard on 1st down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9.
2nd and 9.
To the air with Penix. That's incomplete for the moment. We do have a flag down, but it might not be good news for their offense. That's usually where we see holding calls. So they'll decline this and take the results. Defense gunning for a stop here. It's 3rd down. 3rd and long for him here. Connects. This is TeSlaa. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
Complete to
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
And a field goal try coming up shortly from the Browns. This is going to be a 32-yarder from the left hash. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team was out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
Return coming from the 6. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. Chargers getting set. 1st and 10.
Hey, kick the Eagles. Ready? Bravo 80.
Willis. He completes it in traffic. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards into double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
Second down now. They need 7. To throw. Here's Willis. Catch made by Austin. And they're able to drive him out as he reaches the 45. That's 16 on the pickup. And that's going to be good for an LA first down.
Chargers, first down. A gain of 16 yards. First down, Los Angeles.
18 Cardinal, 19 Charger, 19 Charger. Let go.
We give up the guts. It's Genty. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
Let's go. Viking, 18.
Throwing is Willis. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go. And let that pass rush get home.
Running back sent in motion. Shotgun now on 3rd down. Brought in by his back here. It's Genty. And he rips off good yardage, but it will not move the chains.
I know that completion doesn't move the chains, but I love it nonetheless. You make sure that defense is aware of every eligible player going out, and this time it was out of the backfield with the running back that shows he's adept at catching it as well.
Brings it in at the 12. And he's brought down before the return gets far. Browns look just about ready, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10.
Bravo switch. Bring it. Help. 60 vices.
Back now, pressure coming. That's a catch. Jackson Smith and Jigba. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. They'll get 31 yards on the play. And that's going to be good for a Cleveland first down.
That's good.
I love this, Kate. No issues at all going to this receiver in the short field because they know at any time when this man touches the ball, he can transform a short completion into a big play.
Benson on 1st and 10. And he's taken down as he takes this to the 38. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down. New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38.
First down.
We'll go play action. Here's Penix. Pressure's there, and the Chargers got him. And they've got a little extra distance now to make up here on second down.
And right there's the danger, Kate. When you put the ball in the air, how many times do we see these coordinators, when you get a nice run, right, you gain some steam on the ground, you stick with the ground game. They don't, they call the pass, and the defense reacts, and reacts well with the sack.
And it looks great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. Third down coming up.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
So after that prior incompletion, it's third down. From the shotgun, Penix. It's in or no, they dropped another one. Picks dropped on back-to-back plays, Brock. It does force a fourth down. The Browns are lined up to punt. Only punted once in last week's loss, and he gets this one away. Begins his return at the 16. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down.
At their own 24-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Hawk 70, Hawk.
Here's Willis. It's a screen play to Genty. And this is brought to a stop up at, let's say, the 34-yard line now. Offense in the hurry up here.
Chargers, first down.
Throwing on first down, Willis. On it, and he nearly picked it. Oh, couldn't hang on in the end. The offense got lucky on a risky throw there. It's second down.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
Following the near interception, this is second and 10.
Let's go. 65, 6.
Willis looking to throw. Complete over the middle. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Bails out of the pocket quick. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Oh, he loses it on the return. They could get this back. And the offense gets it back, but of little consequence here. We reached halftime in this one. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. The Chargers just about ready. There they go, sending it away. We'll bring it out from the middle of the end zone. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
At their own 20-yard line.
Cleveland about ready to go. Here's first and 10. Play fake. Penix. Rolling out to his left. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. No luck finding his receiver that time, so it'll be second down. I'll try again from the 20 after the incompletion. Penix to throw again on second. Snared by the running back. Here's Trey Benson. And some excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line. They pick up 14 yards on that one, and that's a Browns first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
From the gun, it gets to Brown. And they're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down. They get an even 10 on that play. And that's going to be good for a Cleveland first down. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Hand off to Benson from the gun. And he's able to stay on his feet through that run, at least until the tackle stops. He picked up close to 4. Solid 4-yard gain there, and now they've got 2nd and 6 coming up.
Now 2nd and 6.
Let's go. Go.
Penix now. Finds him over the middle. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. They hit a curl route of that length. It takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
Penix on 1st down. It's his running back. And he's able to take this one down to the 25.
It is so hard for these defenses. I don't envy them at all to try to monitor where these running backs are. Are they chipping? Are they delaying their route? He's such an underrated part of their overall passing game.
They give on 2nd to Benson. They stop him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. 3rd down coming up.
No gain on the play. It's now 3rd and less than a yard.
Rocco switch. Rocco.
Turning to Benson on 3rd. And he'll get them enough for a 1st down.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead and get what you need.
They'll come up on 1st and 10. Penix working from the gun. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. Looking for his wide receiver there. And it's going to be 2nd down. Play action. Here's Penix. On him quick, and they bring him down. And that's going to add some distance onto this upcoming 3rd down.
In a situation like this, you got to be a fixer. I mean, this game is hard, and you get into known passing situations, it gets even more difficult. But when you don't get rid of the ball and you take another sack, you make this 3rd down a near impossibility.
Penix facing a 3rd and long. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Chargers get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season. LA offense all set. Here's 1st and 10. First play is going to be a give to Genty. Powering his way forward a bit. Give him about 6 there to begin this drive.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Shotgun snap now to Willis. Finds a man. Mason Taylor has it. And he's taken down after a very productive effort there, Brock, up to the 40-yard line. Give him 13 on that play. And that's going to give the Chargers the 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Rocco switch. Here we go. Set.
Running from the pistol here with Genty. And he'll stay upright through this rain, but not through that hit as he's tackled after about a 1-yard gain. Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8.
Well, Kate, a 2-yard run on 1st down, I think that keeps you ahead of schedule, but you're going to have to pick up the pace.
18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. Go.
Working from the gun, it's Willis. Finds Genty underneath. And this is going to get him right up near that 1st down, but he's marked short after a gain of 7, 3rd down.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
Come on. Set.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Looking to his fullback now. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard
On 1st down, Genty. And he manages to find a little traction on that search field as he fights forward for a couple. He gets a couple on 1st, and they'll come up 2nd and 8.
I think we got to be careful, and I'll raise my hand of thinking that play was just a nothing burger. Because what can happen from that, Kate, is he puts some nice toppings on it. A play-action pass, a shot that comes down the road from what looked like a very plain play.
This is the end of the third quarter. It's Chargers football as they try to hang on to a lead in a close game. Eight yards to go, and let's see how they approach this second down.
Pat the 60, pat the 60.
Throwing now out of the shotgun. Tried to connect, but it winds up incomplete.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
Play number 8 of this drive, and it's 8 that they need here on third down.
19 Lions.
Third and long for him here. Completed over the middle. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's going to be good for an LA first down.
First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Go! Bring it. 19 Charger, 19. Ready.
And off to Genty. And he's going to take this down to the 11-yard line. It's a gain of 22. And that's going to give the Chargers the first down.
Best run games in this league at balance can run it inside, and as they just showed right there, doing damage on the outside.
All set now. First and 10.
Ready, ready. 19 Charger, 19 Charger. Unlock Lions, unlock Lions. Ready.
You're going to run it. So this is Trevor Etienne. And second down is going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there. Right, eventually, Kate, as a quarterback, you better be careful throwing check down after check down after check down. Eventually, that defense will catch on to it, and they'll make him pay and punish him there physically.
No connection on the last play. Now it's third down.
Let's go now. Ready.
Here he goes. Third and long. Into the hands of his running back, Etienne. Looks great initially, but he is short on that first down marker. They rallied to him in time to force the fourth down.
Whether they meant to go to him or it was an adjustment on the fly, that's not the read that was going to beat this defense for a first down. That look, well, this crew defensively was prepared for it and knew how to keep it short of the marker.
Look at them. They don't want to surrender the lead or possession. The offense staying out there on 4.
Here we go. Set. Cowboy 80. Ready, ready. Hut. Go.
He's keeping it. He's going for it. He's not going to get there. They hold him out of the end zone, partner, but it is still going to keep this offense on the field. They've got a first and goal.
Well, as they get deeper and deeper into this side of the field, they need him to become the guy who makes those plays in the biggest of moments. And that may not show up as a big old pass play and utilizing his arm, but it was his fortitude and his strength.
And he gets in. Touchdown. The Chargers pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Nobody counted on a return trip to the end zone for him, partner, and maybe that's why it worked out for his second score of this game.
Yeah, and if 2's good, make him stop this fullback because the dude is on fire.
Let's go. The Chargers kicking team out, and they'll send this away. Brown with a return here. And this drive will start inside the 25.
At their own 24-yard line.
Defense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock, and physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you could hear the physicality of that knocking the ball loose.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And it'll be 3rd down coming up after this defense's 3rd sack of the game. Penix here from the gun. Hits him on the in route. And it's a nice gain, but still not enough for the first.
Awareness. You've got to be aware. Play caller, quarterback, receiver have to be aware of where the sticks are. That route just not enough, not deep enough to extend the drive and move the chains.
Desperation time here on 4th. He's got Smith-Njigba for the catch. And he gets this one up to the 40-yard line. He goes to the hurry-up here.
And the Browns, 1st down.
Throwing now on 1st down. Penix. To the ground it goes. That's incomplete. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Now, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there'll be more interceptions.
Rolling into enemy territory. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. It's a 29-yard gain. And that's a Browns 1st down. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Penix is going to throw again. That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught. No luck connecting with Jackson Smith-Njigba. So it's 2nd down coming up.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Again, Penix to the air. And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass.
They would sure love to connect on some of these intermediate throws, those true throws. Getting a completion like that, well, not only does it spark your offense, but it just sets you up for even more aggressive play calling.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. To the air on 3rd and long. Now he's past the 25. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. So that brings us to the 2-minute warning in Cleveland. Browns at a 2-score deficit.
At the 20-yard line.
Down a couple of scores, but still some time left and 3 timeouts as well. It's 1st and 10.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. 79 Broncos.
They're going play fake with Penix. He finds Smith-Njigba right side. And he nearly gets him another 1st down as they force him out just shy of the marker.
That's what they call staring down the gun barrel. You know as a quarterback, you're about to get absolutely blasted, but you got to deliver an accurate throw just like that.
Just a yard left to go on 2nd down.
Ready? Panthers, hut, hut.
And again, it's Penix. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. But still plenty of options left on 3rd and short. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact if you couldn't do it. There's a lot of studies done every offseason, Kate, about the best red zone offenses. And typically, it's about creative quarterbacks doing just what he tried to do right there in extending the play out of the pocket. The problem is there was just nowhere for him to go with the ball.
They'll run. It's Benson. And he goes out of bounds. That's going to set up 1st and goal.
Yeah, you'd sure love to see a little more yardage when you get into the open field, but this offense, it will take a new set of downs with that toss run.
Breaking the huddle. Here's first and goal.
Let's go. 19.
And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. Browns fighting the clock now, trying to hurry back to that line.
Brings up second and goal at the 1-yard line.
Benson will not score. The defense holds and stops him short of that goal line.
Brought down just
Trying to set this up quick.
no gain on the play. Brings up third and goal.
Here's Benson again. And he punches this one in. Touchdown, Cleveland. The Browns now within 1 score in the 4th. Trey Benson, the touchdown. A lot of pressure on him in that moment, Brock. Find a way to score. Don't let it go to 4th and goal. And he finds a way to come through and gets in the end zone for 6. Fighting all he could to keep his quarterback upright, but crossed the line there. That earns the holding penalty. Gotta say, Brock, a little bit surprising. Kicker still on the sideline. They are going to try for 2 again, this time from the 12-yard line. Setting up to pass. Complete at the 2. He's almost there, but no, they stop him at the last moment. He's going to be just inches shy of that 2-point conversion. We've got 75 seconds left to work with here. They have got to come up with this onside kick. I think the Browns got that one back. They did! Timing's so important for a team to recover its own onside kick, but jumped the gun there before it went 10 yards, and that drew the flag. Here's first and 10 from the 47.
Here we go. Set. Ready.
Now give this up the middle to Etienne. And he manages 6 yards to begin this one. We've got second and 4. The Browns take the first of their 3 timeouts, as they'll meet and decide what to do on this second down.
That's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground, you could throw beyond the sticks, really create some indecision now defensively.
This is Genty on second. And that one doesn't get him much, giving maybe a yard. It's third down. Now a timeout's called. Cleveland using its second. And they'll have just 1 left to burn now.
Ready.
Third and just 2 to go.
Come on. Set. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. Gravity Lions. Go.
Here he is to throw. He's got his man. This is Austin. And he takes it inside the 35 before heading out. 6 yards on the play and enough for a first. Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on first down. It's a designed run for Willis. So the Chargers take this one on the road. Brock, I know you know this firsthand. All the way across the country. Feels like you're playing in the morning. You played in a lot of these. That is not an easy thing to do what they just did.
And you know what, Kate? You look back, even like the Niners of the 80s, those really good teams, they struggled in these 10 a.m. kickoffs on their body clock. You know who changed it? Pete Carroll. Pete Carroll and the Legion of Boom said enough's enough. If you're good enough and we build up enough talent, we can also end this mystique or this problem of that early kick.